Hey everybody.
Hey y'all.
Hey y'all.
Hey,
Hey
hey,
y'all.
hey.
Y'all doing all right?
Doing all right.
Y'all doing all right?
Managing.
As my movie said, yeah, it's all right, baby. It's all right. Any Love Jones fans in here? Love Jones came out back in the day. That was my movie. I almost knew the whole script. Right. Yeah, that was me. Anyway, that's where that come from.
Hey
Y'all
y'all.
we not going nowhere.
In.
Huh?
I said,
GT said
already in here.
Let me say hello. Hey, GT.
GT Junior, you're right. It do feel like it's been a long time.
Hey, Laura. How you doing? Long 2 weeks. I feel like it was a long 1 week. This week alone, it seemed like 2 in itself.
Right.
Hey, Nichols. Hey, Legendary Ronan.
Hey, Ronan. Hey, Miss Laura.
Listen, I'm still doing my banners, y'all. I never did do my banners. So listen, I'm trying to do that.
Hey, Nancy. Welcome in.
Yeah, so y'all go ahead and greet the people, y'all, as they come in while I still try to type this in. So y'all, welcome to I was gonna say to the Daily Chef, welcome to the girls. The girls chat and chew. It is a chat and chew. Come on in, invite your people, your family, your friends, your enemies, anybody you think could use a laugh or something to talk about other than the other stuff that we've been talking about. Okay.
Yeah, Love John.
Hello, Legendary Ronan, GT Junior. Who else in here?
Unique.
DC, the Garden Rookie. What's up?
Hey, y'all.
Unique's Garden. Thank you for making the rounds.
Yes.
If there are any new people joining us today, making the rounds means you go around and you hit every person's YouTube channel, the co-host, and like and subscribe if you so feel inclined.
Where are our names at? So they can
They'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Hey, Ann.
Farmer Chaz, welcome. Thanks for joining. Miss Ann, hello. All right, let me hide, and then you can see everybody's name. I'm trying to figure out, I think it may be how when we post links, are they clickable?
I don't know.
I think on your channel they may be. Girl, I don't know. Yeah, y'all experiment. Y'all tell us if it's clickable or not. Tell us if it's clickable.
Here's Shelly's Homestead Hideaway link.
Hey, Farmer
And then try to bounce over to everybody's channel. And can somebody let me know if that link is clickable or not?
Somebody click on it.
Y'all gonna get an official greeting in just a second. Yeah, we're gonna make it this official in just a minute. What I tell you, let me see.
She said it's clickable on your channel.
Okay, so it is. Okay,
thanks.
Okay,
great.
So I don't know if that's maybe somebody, if it's the way we have. I don't know if you even have us set up as mods on your channel. Is there a way where we can make it clickable
on all channels?
Yeah,
you should be mods on my channel. Let me see. How do I go ahead and make y'all mods? Let me mute this because y'all gonna get a feedback in a minute.
So everybody would need to go on and, well, yeah, it seems like there should be a way that when we put it on the main chat here, everybody should be able to click it, but I don't know. Hey, Spence. Rashida, you gonna do the welcome?
Yeah, I am. This ain't gonna be no work. I was about to say this ain't about to be no working live because I was just trying to figure out how to make y'all minds right quick. But listen, welcome to the Guy and Girls Chat and Chill. We're here every other week, right? My name is Rashida Monique. I am a gardener. I need to change my thing. I'm a gardener in Michigan Zone 6A. So you can follow me here for my content. I'm here with my lovely panel guests, not guests. What I'm gonna say? Panelists or co-hosts. My co-host of the Garden Girl Chat Show, we have Shelly from Shelly's Homestead Hideaway, Cynthia from Texas Garden, and soon Jacqueline from Four Seasons Garden should be joining us. I haven't heard from her yet today, but we hope to have her with us as well. So we just welcome you here as we chat, and usually we chewing, right? But y'all know the Sam's Club. Not the Sam's Club. And y'all know when you leave Sam's, you be hungry, but it's the cheapest food you can get. And so I'm finishing up my Dr. Pepper. I ate my pretzel. My pretzel was really good. Pretzel with mustard. And I'm good. So I'm just drinking on water right now.
All right. So
I grow in ground, raised garden beds, grow bags, and whatever containers that I have. I was gonna say self-irrigated planters, but I ain't got none of them. Oh, and hydroponics. And hydroponics. That's what I grow in. And so I'm going to defer to Cynthia so she can introduce herself.
Hey, y'all. I am Cynthia from CC's Texas Garden. I'm in Zone 8B, 9A. I grow in ground in containers, raised beds. I also do green stock and I have hydroponics indoors. And tonight I am being very healthy, y'all. I'm having an apple and some water.
So healthy.
Yeah. I lost a few pounds more. I was like, oh, this motivated me. So
that's great.
I got goals, y'all. I got goals. But yeah.
You finished?
Yeah. Come and check out my channel.
Awesome. Well, hello, people. My name is Shelly. I am the lovely host of Shelly's Homestead Hideaway, where I am in Maryland Zone 7B, and I am growing in-ground raised beds, elevated beds, SIPs, self-irrigating planters, pots, containers, and hydroponically. And I think that's all we're doing right now, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, let me tell y'all. So
what I'm chewing?
Yeah, I'm actually just eating on a few grapes. These grapes are delicious. You see, they're nice and plump. And I am sipping on a cup of hot spice chai tea with some almond milk because I know it's late. Don't nobody be in the chat be judging me. We eat dinner late around here. So I haven't eaten dinner yet, so I wasn't trying to snack too much.
Well, I'm going to tell you what my nutritionist said. She said, I don't care what time you eat. She said, I care about what you eat.
That's a fact.
I was telling my sister, I said, lately, you know, like when I get up early, if I'm fixing breakfast for my mom or something, or I'm just up early, I'm usually not hungry. But maybe around 12 o'clock, but definitely by 3 o'clock, I'm eating, right? That's my first meal. So if I'm going to eat dinner, sometime I'm up late, so I may be eating at 9 or 10. But the question is what I'm eating.
Right. But not only that, it's also
last night.
It also has to do with what time you go to sleep. Like the important thing is not to eat and go right to sleep. And we like household around here. So I might eat dinner at 9, 10, 11 o'clock, but I'm also not going to sleep till
1,
12, 1, 2 in the morning.
Oh, I'm not trying to do dictation. Leave me alone, Siri. I mean, keyboard.
Jacqueline has text. She's gonna be on in 5 minutes. She just got home.
Okay, great. So listen, this what do we do? Let me get my banner so I know what I'm doing. It does seem who said it seemed like a long 2 weeks?
It does.
Let me tell you. And I feel like we had a weekend. My brother came down on Thursday. And so, he's usually here on the weekend. So him coming down on Thursday sort of made me feel like Thursday was the weekend. And then Friday was Monday. Mm-hmm. So I feel like I had 2 weeks in 1 week. And I'm like, okay. So anyway, we have introduced ourselves. I do want you to know that we do answer questions to the best of our ability. So you can ask questions in the chat. If there's a topic you want us to go in depth into, you can email those questions to me or anybody, whatever platform you follow, whatever platform, whatever channel, that's what it is, that you're chiming in on. If you want to email that person, you can do it for them too. But I just do it for me just to sort of kind of keep them together. Right. So if you want to email them to me, you can email me at rmbrundage@gmail.com. Do let me know that it's a garden question. Okay. Because if it looks like spam, you're going by way of the trash can.
13.
Okay. But also you can email them to other people. But yeah, we will answer questions in the chat. Sometimes we miss questions. Okay. Mm-hmm. Sometimes we miss questions. We will get back to them if we see them. Please don't take it that we're just ignoring you unless you're spamming the chat. And then that's a whole nother story. All right. 2 weeks garden update. I'm not starting season yet for the outside garden. It's in Michigan. We having this Arctic freeze, right? We supposed to be below 0, almost to 30 below sometime this week. So it's going to be cold. So we ain't even thinking about that. But I am growing in my hydroponics. My tomatoes. I looked up that tomato had grew into the light. I said, now wouldn't that little
walking to the light, Caroline. Walking to the light.
Here it's in the light. You know what I'm saying? So the tomatoes are going good. The cucumbers, I have a cucumber I need to harvest, but I want to film that, so that'll probably be harvested tomorrow. My kale, I took it down, I think, to 1 leaf. I think I got 4 now. My romaine is growing. This sales. What's this? Red sales? That red sales lettuce. Y'all. That lettuce is lettucing. You understand?
Yep.
It's lettuce.
Do you have just one? Do you have multiples in a pod?
I do, like 2 or 3.
Okay, so I do too, and that's okay, right, y'all?
Yeah. Shelly said because we usually cut again. But if you was letting it grow to be a full, like, I guess, head or stalk and cut and just go harvest the one, she said not to do,
Mm-hmm.
That's how I understood. And then my wig 2025, my winter winter indoor growing challenge 2025 with GT Jr. and Mike's Chaotic Gardening. Mike's Chaotic Garden. I was gonna get the S in the right place. And Mike's Chaotic Garden, I started my seeds. I didn't check them today, but maybe I didn't check them yesterday. Maybe it was Friday I checked them. And my large leaf basil, all of those seeds in that pod germinated. Nobody else has come to the party. Well, as of Friday, I'm gonna check them tonight, or maybe tomorrow. I got a lot to do tonight before I leave here. But yeah. So that's my 2-week update for growing. I have not purchased. So we're gonna do 2-week garden update and purchases. I have not purchased anything for the garden. But I did purchase something and received it because I was influenced by somebody that has a garden. That would be Shelly, and that would be the freeze-dried fruit there. So I ordered that.
What did I do now? What did I do now?
Yeah, I said I was influenced. That's all I said.
Okay.
I was just influenced, inspired, if you will.
I don't know if Rich is in the chat. He was trying to throw me under the bus on Friday about that.
Girl, Rich always got a bus for you. Boop, boop, boop. But anyway, Jacqueline. Okay, I'll give you a minute to gather yourself, take a breath before we have you introduce yourself. All right, Shelly, we're gonna let you do your 2-week update and your garden purchase update.
Oh. God, let me see. Let me take a peek over there. So I am growing hydroponically. Right now, it's supposed to be for WIG, but I have not done a on WIG 2026. I have not done an official entry video, so I'm going to try to do one of those. But in my hydroponics currently, I have red cells lettuce growing. I have some lettuce leaf basil that it smells so good, y'all. It smells so good. And Farmer Chaz told me I needed to separate it. So I'm gonna get some tips from my dear co-host Jacqueline on the best way to separate those lettuce leaf basil. What else do I have? I have some quick snack cucumbers that are growing. Now, mind you, I did not start my units when the rest of the ladies started theirs in November. I just started mine in late December. So I am not fruiting yet. But the red cells lettuce is definitely, as Rashida said, it is lettucing because I will be probably harvesting some of that lettuce this week. Let me see, red cells, cucumbers. I have some like red outrageous. Jacqueline, I think you gave me seeds for that. That is growing nicely as well. I have plants growing. I have some Shasta daisies and some black-eyed Susans. All of those, I almost had 100% germination. So I'm going to say it's maybe 85% because one pod out of 3 black-eyed Susans did not germinate. But they are coming up nicely. This is going to be my first year attempting and successfully, because right now I am successful, growing flowers from seed. So I'm super excited about that. And then let me see. The last hydroponic unit I have, what is in there? What is in there? Oh, I got 2 kohlrabi plants. I did 1 in each because I knew that they were going to be successful and I didn't want to have to thin them. And then I have 1, 2, 3. I feel like I have about 4. Actually, it might be 5 or 6 amaranth spinach, and all of those germinated and they are doing fantastic. So I need to know when I need to harvest them because some of the leaves are probably about 2.5 to 3 inches, I think. And I think that is it as far as the garden, because I have not been outside in these past 2 weeks. As far as purchases, bow your heads and pray for me. I don't even know if I can recall everything that I've purchased in these last 2 weeks. I have purchased seed organization that I have received, opened, immediately knew it was not going to work, and I sent them back to the fantastic Amazon. Okay, because I use all my benefits. Free shipping, free returns, I will do it. So I have ordered, I'm going to say 4 things that were for organization. I sent the first 2 back. The second 2, the last one just came today. I don't think I'm going to use it for seed organization, but I might keep it. And the seed organizer that I do have, stay tuned for my seed haul because I think y'all going to find it very interesting. I have not opened it yet, but that is a purchase. And what else did I purchase? Seeds, and more seeds. Go watch the video on my channel. But again, I'll be doing a seed haul on that. And let me see, anything else I purchased?
Boop, 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 boop. I don't know, but you didn't say kohlrabi right though.
Kohlrabi. Thank you.
Yes. So when you said seed organization, are you not just talking about the things that we put our seed packets in? You also talking about your seed collection packets as well?
What you mean seed collection packets?
Well, the little envelopes that you put your seeds in once you harvest them from your produce. Dry
Oh
them
no,
out.
no, no! I'm not talking about those.
Okay.
So what I'm talking about, I know a lot of us are using the photo cases with.
Right.
I have two of those that I had previously had from other seasons, and I determined that it was not the best organizational system for me. And so I was on a mission to find something else. I wanted to be able to just put all of my stuff like in alphabetical order. And so I was shopping for something that was going to work for me. I need some separation tips too before I have an anxiety attack over here.
Jessica.
um, and so that's what I'm saying as far as seed organization. I do have, of course, my favorite seed packets that I use for when I am saving seeds. Oh, so I'm glad you brought that up because that is something else that I purchased this week. One of the things that I have been
Thank you, Mike.
working on is saving basil seed, which I believe were from my lettuce leaf basil. When I went out to the garden a few weeks ago, and I was like, oh, let me harvest some of this for seed. They are super, super tiny. So when I was breaking up the pieces, I was trying to figure out how am I going to separate the seeds from the debris that just goes in the trash. I got a shopping problem just like you, Farmer Chad. And it's all good. I accept that. So back to the basil seeds. I was trying to figure out how to separate them. And so what I purchased was some sand sieves or sifters. And I wasn't sure they were going to work because those holes are still kind of big, but I think it's going to be my best option. I did do a test. And so I put the stuff in the sieve and shook it, and the seeds come down with a little bit of debris, but I think that's going to be my best options. So yeah, I bought that. Like I said, I don't even remember everything I purchased over the last 2 weeks.
Question, Herman, you said you are, what did you say? I was gonna ask you what zone are you in? Herman Fennel. He said it's cold here, and I've started my indoor garden. So what zone are you in? I'm curious.
Right, it's cold here too in Maryland, and actually it was snowing.
Okay. Cynthia, you want to go ahead and do your update and your purchases, and then we'll let Jacqueline do her introduction and all that stuff together.
Okay. 2-week update. So my stuff that I had going in my 72 count Vigo tray have all been put into their individual containers, which they need to get up potted again. These tomatoes are just, they are tomatoes. There's a lot of them. And I haven't even potted my peppers out of there because they were taking a little longer. So I put them on heat mat to let them sit there. So now they didn't start popping all up. I'm running out of space on that rack for all my stuff. But and then the WIG, which I started even later, probably later than you did, Shelly. But
did you?
I only have 2 things living at the moment. Everything else didn't come up. Oh well.
Wow.
Oh well. I will drop more seeds, but this week I have a hydroponics class I'm teaching, and I don't want to put new seeds in there with them, so I have the lettuce going.
Pause. Pause. We're not gonna let you just roll that in there and then act like you didn't just say something big. Let's give it up to CC. You teaching a hydroponics class?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for my garden club, I'm in.
That's
I hadn't been in there in a
awesome.
while, but they had asked me some months ago to do a hydroponics class to teach, the older people how to do hydroponics that will help them when they can't be out in their garden. So I'll be doing that. I'll be posting a video. I'll be vlogging it when I do it. So, but yeah, so the lettuce are up. And funny thing is, first time me growing like lettuce in the hydroponics, because I had never done that because I don't eat lettuce. Okay, so so anyway,
no surprise there. So what are you doing with the lettuce, CC?
I'm gonna give it to my daughter after it's
Okay.
over. She has a hydroponic, and I did her hydroponics with her in November. I hadn't heard anything. So the other day I called her and I'm like, "Hey, how is those lettuce doing?" She's like, "Oh, it's good. We're having salads like every other, week." I'm like, "Well, you haven't said nothing." So I'm gonna take them lettuce that I do have and take them over to her and be like, here's you some more lettuce. But so as for outside, a lot of harvesting is going on. So y'all see a lot of harvesting videos because it's a lot of things that I got to get out of those beds to get ready to put the spring stuff in. Our last frost date is March 3rd, which is coming up really quick. So I'm trying to mend my beds as I move things out and harvest them and give them away. I did a whole big basket. That video will be coming up that I went and got a lot of the brassicas and my tox soy and cabbage out there to hand to my mom. They was having an elderly dinner they have each month. So I sent her with a big, huge harvest basket to take to them, so they can have some veggies too. So that is pretty much what I'm doing. Harvesting, this hydroponic things indoors and under the grow lights. And I'm just getting ready to transition to spring because February is a short month and we'll be planting in the ground over here. So, as for purchasing, and the funny thing is, I was sitting there watching your friend Shelly. This is Bliss, and she was showing her little seedlings of her brassicas, and I told her in a video, I said, it's so funny watching the East Coast do brassicas, and we're going to peppers and all the warm stuff, and they're just starting to, here's my little cabbages, and I'm like, we pulling all that stuff out of there. But yeah, that's how it is.
Some cabbages and stuff.
Yeah, and it's funny because we all communicate with each other, but we are all doing different seedlings and different things growing in here. But as for purchases, I purchased some soil. That's pretty much what it was, different types of soil and compost that I needed for my gardens, just to amend the beds and everything. So that's what I've been doing. Thank you.
And thank you. That was so cute. Hey, Jacqueline, welcome to the party, girl.
Hello, ladies. How are you?
Girl, we doing good. We doing good.
I've been MIA. Sorry, I was under the weather and then I went out of town, so I have not posted anything. Which
That's
I
fine.
want to apologize to my viewers, but this week will be back on track. I'm Jacqueline, content creator for Four Seasons Garden. I'm in Zone 7A in Northern Virginia. I garden in self-irrigated planters, better known as SIPs. I garden in grow bags, containers, and right now our garden is full force into hydroponics. We have, I think if I'm correct, 31 hydroponics systems that we have going, and then we have 6 going in crack key right now because I didn't have enough room for the fairy tale eggplants that I was supposed to give away, and I couldn't bring myself to get rid of them, and I still need to deliver some to Shelly, so they are living in crack key right now. I'm not a big fan of it, but it's a great placeholder when you need to just move something into another container and still thrive and survive. And it is that those fairy tales are a little bit smaller than my other ones, but they are already giving me flowers, just like some other ones. It doesn't matter that they were a little bit smaller. When it's time for them to start giving you fruit and flower, they're going to fruit and flower. So, and let's see, out of hashtag WIG 2025, everything's doing great. I'm finally getting some peas on my peas. All my lettuces that I started with WIG have come up. My kohlrabi's up. I think one of my kohlrabi's finally maybe starting to bulb. So I'm really excited about that. The salad bar system that has been dubbed Farmer Chaz, it is growing. I did make a note for if I'm ever going to do like a combined salad hydroponics where it has the, what does it have? It has the quick snack cucumber, it has a orange hat tomato, and it has a lettuce in it. I will do a romaine lettuce versus a leafy lettuce because the poor quick snack cucumber has taken over that whole system.
Yes, she does.
Do a romaine, something a little bit sturdier versus the more the leafy lettuce. So something that I've learned along the way. The Outrageous and the Paris Island, they went out yesterday. They were at 76 days and they started to go to seed. So just know that with your lettuces, around 60, 70 days, they will go to seed and you can't do anything with them. It's just the lifespan of the plant. And so it's done. We cut it back and then I'll clean that system out and start more lettuce here this week in that system. We harvested some cilantro that has a life cycle too. So we harvested, I didn't get to use any of it. I threw it out to the chickens and the chickens loved it, but that has gone to seed. So we'll be taking that out, taking the rest out to the chickens. I think that's pretty much the garden update. And then what have I purchased in the last?
Hold.
What am I holding?
What did you text last night?
Well, that's okay. I'm gonna do that with my 2 week. Oh, you want me to do that now? So you guys know I've got chickens. I love my girls. My girls are doing amazing. So I'm a new chicken farmer. And back in November, I don't know if I talked about this. Back in November, we were buying some chicken feed that someone had recommended. And it wasn't cheap, but it was 100 pounds for $35. So if you know chicken feed, that's pretty good. So, but I wasn't feeling like my chickens were, I don't know, getting what they needed for it. Yes, chickens forever. And so I decided that I was going to go back to Kalmbach. That's what I started with when they were chickens. So I switched back in November to Kalmbach, and my chickens have been just giving me eggs and giving me eggs. And the last 4 weeks have been amazing. I've had 39 eggs for 1 week, 37 eggs for another week, 41, and then I had 43 eggs this week. So I am egging out over here. But my girls finally gave me 1 egg for each girl yesterday. So I had 9 eggs. I was so excited. And really, 39 eggs in 1 week. Yes. So my kids eat eggs. I eat eggs. We've been able to gift some eggs. So my mom called me. She's like, "You got any extra eggs?" I go, "Sure do." My sister messaged me today. "Hey, I have 9 chickens, 9 girls, all girls, no roosters." Because my daughter says she doesn't ever want to crack an egg and find a little baby chicken or egg. So we're only going to have girl chickens here at our farm. Yes, I'm loving the girls, and we give them some scrapped. I'm very particular. No breads, nothing processed. It'll be the strawberries that were left over, the lettuce in my refrigerator. If I do potatoes, I will bake them. It's not good to give them. I peel the potatoes for whatever we're going to do, mashed potatoes. Then I'll bake the eggshells. I will bake the potato skins and give that to the chickens as their snack. But the girls they've been really awesome. I've been enjoying that with the girls. We have the yellowest yolk you have ever seen on an egg. I made egg salad and it was more yellow than anything I've ever seen on an egg salad. I didn't even need to add mustard. It looked like it had mustard in it. So so my girls are doing great. And you'll see more videos coming up with the girls here soon. Purchases. I haven't done any big Sea Haul purchases because I'm still doing inventory. So we did a little bit of inventory while we were down in Florida. What I did purchase is Proven Winners has some strawberry seeds that I really wanted to try. So I bought strawberry seeds and I'll get those started. They will need some cold stratification before I will start those. So I might throw those in the fridge for I think a week or two. And then I'll get those started. And then I'm going to put those in the large hydroponic system, the 60 pod, so I can have strawberries indoors, and I might do some indoors and some outdoors depending on how it goes. So there's that. And then as far as chicken updates, we bought 30 meat chickens and they will get delivered on March 17th, and we will grow those for 12 to 14 weeks. And then we will unalive them and we'll have some chicken in our freezer. So we did my brother's a few weeks ago. We had a great time doing his 21 chickens and they taste amazing. So we are going to do some meat chickens at the farm, I call it the ranch here in Virginia at our house. So that is my update. I won't buy any seeds until I finish my total inventory.
I love your update, Jacqueline. I love your update. Part of me say, oh, maybe one day I do chickens. The other part of me say, I don't even like animals. I don't like to touch them. I don't want them touching me.
They're not. So, I'm not an animal person either, but I have grown to like them.
Yeah, but the thing is, once you go to harvest your chickens, your meat chickens, you're gonna have to touch them.
No, those I'm not gonna get connected. We're not naming any of those.
No, but you're still gonna have to touch them, though.
You don't have a problem with that.
You can eat the chicken right away. They don't have to sit. Someone asked, do the chickens have to sit after they've been harvested? Nope. My brother, we harvested. We could have cooked one that night if we wanted to, but we decided to just freeze it, and then we ate the first one on New Year's Day. So.
So anyway, y'all check your private chat while I move on. Listen.
Okay.
So we did the updates. Okay, I had a question, but it's okay. I'm just glad y'all here. Y'all listen. I'm hungry now. I have the nerve to be hungry now. But anyway, mail call. Anybody receive any mail for anybody today? I haven't received any mail or any garden mail.
I got mail.
Hold on, before we got a mail call, did Jacqueline answer the question? Someone asked about the chickens and whether or not you can eat it or it needs to sit the same day.
You can eat them right away. Yeah, okay. You can eat them right away.
Yep.
So mail call, go ahead, Jacqueline.
My dad told me, he said, if you ever had fresh chicken, you probably wouldn't want it. I was like, I don't know. When you find fresh chicken, we're going to find out.
It does taste different. It does taste different. I think it's cleaner, if that's a way to explain it.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's got a lot of preservatives. Like, you don't feel like it's a heavy. It's like, it's lighter. I don't know how to explain it, but I know that he fed it very organically, the same like I'm doing with my chickens. And I know I took some of my eggs to Florida when my daughter did her Disney run. And everyone said, we can taste the difference in your chickens versus a store-bought chicken. Like, you can taste the difference.
Yeah. And that's in everything, though.
Yeah.
That's in everything. And that's like, y'all know, here I go. That's just first naturally, then spiritually, right? You have to watch. You can tell what people feed themselves by the way they respond, by the words that come out their mouth, by their behaviors. You can tell what they've been feeding themselves. Okay. Sometimes, because we were having this discussion about, just consuming all of the news and consuming all bad news, then you become I'm going to call it a bad news bear, right? Everything you talk about is bad news. The only thing you feel are bad emotions or negative emotions. The only thing you can respond to is things that are traumatic. but you have to feed yourself other things as well. I ain't gonna get too deep. I promise y'all. I don't feel a preach in my spirit, but okay. Next. But next. So mail call. Anybody got cahoots? I got cahoots. No, anybody else got mail? I'm looking at this.
I got mail, but I got some mail call videos coming out.
Okay, you got some mail call videos coming out. Listen, y'all, Cynthia. See, let me tell you something. Let me talk about Cynthia for a minute. Then I'm gonna talk about Shelly. December.
Cece,
what is it? What is it? What they call December? What they call
Vlogmas.
Vlogmas is over.
Oh.
But this girl's still cranking out videos. I wake up and say, boop. I wake up and say, boop. I'm like, girl, I'm behind. Boop. Another video. I'm like, girl, she is cranking out these videos.
I post every day. That's what
every day.
Every day.
You said I ain't gonna stop, can't stop, won't stop. You ain't gonna stop me.
I'm like a soap opera, you know. I'm gonna be there.
Girl, she's cranking it out. She has built momentum. And then Shelly was like, you know what? I ain't gonna just do videos. I'm gonna get these shorts. And she got the shorts with the captions and the closed caption across the screen. I was in here like, oh, okay, girl, go ahead. I see you.
Listen, we in here learning things.
And Jacqueline took the education space. Okay. Mm-hmm. She took the education space. You're gonna learn something with Jacqueline. You understand? Mm-hmm. She just like, I mean, we all can teach something, but y'all know Jacqueline is like you going to school, right? Get your notebook, get your pen, have a seat. We're gonna have bullet points. You can rewind the video and see what she's saying because she is the educator in the group. Y'all, this is just beautiful. This is beautiful. I love y'all for it. Y'all encourage.
Well, thank you y'all so
much. Don't slack on yourself, ma'am. That had the hydroponics and having a whole live.
I've been doing better, girl. Yes. I have been doing more, and I've been encouraged. And y'all support means a lot. Y'all support means a whole lot. And so I've been doing more. And the other night I was woke. I said, well, I'm up. Let me go look through this video and see if I can get a clip or something right quick. It may be garden, it may be inspirational, but you're gonna get something on this channel, okay? To know I'm still here.
And your pre-recorded lives get me because I don't ever be reading that scrolling across there. And I'm like saying stuff in there, and I'm like, she ain't answering not one or saying any comments. I'm just in there. And I'm like, oh, it say pre-recorded.
Let me tell y'all something.
I watched the video almost all the way through before she hit. Oh, did I tell y'all this is pre-recorded?
Right.
Y'all know I can't go the whole live and not speak to y'all. So if I don't respond, y'all should know I am pre-recorded. But I would say in this instant of my life, I think you should click the video and just assume that it's pre-recorded until I say, hey, how you doing, Cynthia? Oh my God. But I'm glad y'all still rocking with the pre-recorded content as well. I mean, it's not as interactive, right? But it's still good content. I believe it's still good content because the word of God is the word of God. So I thank y'all for rocking with me with that. Let me see. Let's see. I'm checking the chat for some questions or anything. Hey y'all. Hey.
Hold on. I just saw. Darn it, I missed it. Hang out with Joe. I can't see where you said if you on here. Hey, thanks for subscribing. And to anybody else new on here, putting my plug out there, go on and follow me because y'all gonna be seeing some content.
Yep, and we're gonna repeat it. If you just hopped on, go ahead and surf the channels. Go ahead and subscribe to anybody you're not subscribed to. If you think you subscribed and you haven't seen our videos because we have been posting, it might have unsubscribed you if you hadn't gotten around to watching any more content. So you might want to go back and double check because somebody was on here last week and said I could have sworn I was subscribed to y'all, and they weren't. So go ahead and subscribe, like the videos. Mike Chaotic has already said he's been and thumbs up every video. Go ahead and do that for us.
So we have a question, Rashida, because I think a few people have asked it, and then I see Foraging put it in the chat.
Let me see.
Yeah, right there. You had it. How do you pre-record a live?
You need this magic. So
wait a minute before you go there, Chaz, and anybody else who's interested, y'all get your notes right now. Get your pens and your paper so we can all learn how Rashida performs this magic of a live that's pre-recorded.
Well, there's two ways you can do it, right? On StreamYard, there's a live when you record the video, right? So I go on, I set it up like I do any other stream. It has the intro, and I just go on and I teach the lesson or whatever I'm doing like normal. I'm just not responding to anybody, and then it saves it. Then I can go back and schedule it to replay at a different time, and so it just plays the video at 8:30 a.m. And so it looks live to you all, but it's not. Same thing. So in YouTube, you can take your video and schedule it as, oh Lord, a stream, right? You can do it on YouTube, right? A premiere video. Thank you. I know I did it before. You can do it as a premiere video. Mm-hmm. And it's the same way. You save the video, you record the video however you want it. You save it, edit it, load it, save it, and play it as a premiere. And so we'll play it like a live stream, and people can interact in the chat on the video. And so that's what I've been doing.
That's what I thought you were doing. Was the premiere. So good to know.
Yeah. I used to do with premieres. I didn't know what premieres were really. I was doing them. Then one day Cynthia was like, "Why ain't you on?" And I'm like, "What you mean?
You're supposed to be in there."
Video. I said, "Okay, I know." She was like, "People, you need to be in the chat interacting with your people." I was like, "I know."
Yeah, that's the whole point of a premiere is that you pre-recorded it, but you're there to interact with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yes. And so that's that magic. Is there another question?
Yeah, can I ask a question? Foraging. She said that she has some older chickens in her flock, and she's going to be. Let me see if I can find the question now. And I wanted to, if she could post in the chat what she's going to be doing with her older chickens. Not that mine are there. Mine are still 2 years out before they're considered older chickens.
I know I was watching Veggie Boys, chickens? And they said sometimes they take the older chickens for them are not cost efficient for what they're doing as far as feed and the egg output for them to sell, but they will give them to other people that are interested, don't need as many eggs. Maybe they're just trying to get used to doing chickens, and so they would sell them at to other people that are interested. And then, some people just say make stew, so.
That works.
So what's considered an older chicken?
So usually by year 3 or 4, they will stop laying eggs. So they'll just be freeloading at that point. But some people keep them so you can train the younger chickens. So they will if there's a pecking order. I still haven't determined what the pecking order. I think all my girls get along really well, which I think is just the Lord, just some good training. No, I'm just kidding. But I think my girls all really get along well. But I do plan on introducing maybe 4 or 5 more chicks this year. And just because I want to get a full dozen or baker's dozen as far as my eggs production. So I'm trying to debate what we're going to do with the chickens once they stop laying. Will they eat? Some people would. I've heard they're really tough chickens. The
you can send them to me. I got an Instapot.
She gonna put them. On the smoker. This slow roast. She gonna do something. I got teeth. No, but anyway,
yeah. I have considered that, but my daughter has already told me they are her chickens. So that's why mom got her meat chickens. So then mama can still get her meat chickens. So we'll see.
Y'all named them chickens like y'all was gonna eat them, but they named them like they were gonna eat them. But anyway,
yeah.
Hey, cousin Mike, thanks for joining the show. Y'all, the real Mike Mountain is my real blood related cousin.
Oh,
he's a musician. So check out his channel.
Hey, cousin Mike. You said cousin Mike, right?
Yeah,
Cousin Mike.
Cousin Mike.
All right.
Okay, so let's go ahead. I got these banners up here. Two things that we never hit last year. We're going to hit them. Their banners are here, so I'm going to hit them before we go to what I posted earlier. Seeds for Survival. So just encourage people to keep seeds. Basically, is what just keep seeds, especially seeds and things you know your family eats.
Mm-hmm.
Things that give you caloric input, right? So not just lettuce. You want some heavier crops, beans, things that you can eat to help you stay with the world on this side, okay? Just keep you living, okay? In the land of the living, okay? Seeds for survival. So that's what we're encouraging. Some people say you're hoarding. There's no such thing. So you talk about seed and feed shops, right? Getting seeds by the bag. Everybody needs something, okay, if you're going to grow it. Maybe you say, well, I don't even know if I'll be able to grow something. Have them anyway. You might be able to sell them. You might be able to barter. You might be able to partner with somebody that can grow. You know what I'm saying? You have the resource. But I think as we garden, that's sometimes in the back of our mind, if what seeds do I always want to have on hand? Sort of like your pantry. What do I always want to have on hand in my pantry? I'm gonna tell you something Rashida usually always have. Not since I don't do a lot of grocery shopping like I used to, because usually my sister is the one going to the store or whatever. But I'm always gonna have some black eyed peas. So Rashida is gonna always have some black eyed peas. I don't care about the pinto bean that much. I can eat it, but I don't care about it. White bean, don't care nothing about that. You give me some black eyed peas or some kidney beans to go in my chili. Okay. Or even some black beans. You know what I'm saying? But whatever it is that you like, don't store what I like. They don't do you no good. But, like Cynthia, I don't know what Cynthia goes store because she grow a lot of stuff, but half the stuff in her garden she don't even eat. So I don't know.
That is hilarious right there, all by itself.
But I will say that, though, it gives you experience, though, right? It gives you experience in growing these other things. So even as a teacher, because she's on her way to being a master gardener, she's teaching classes. She has experience in growing these things, whether she eats them or not. And so, seeds for survival are necessary. And
I think if Chef comes to push, I think she'll eat it. I mean, I'm ready to take my chickens and put them in the Instapot. So if Chef comes to push, she will eat what's in her garden because she will be able to grow it and eat it.
I know. Do you eat snake? Because
I would.
See, she gonna be all right.
What?
I'll eat it.
Snake.
Yeah, how to cook
I
it.
said snake. She is a snake hunter. You didn't know that? That's how I found it. That's why I had already found Cynthia, but when I had already found Cynthia, but when I saw her say, y'all, so they living up under my, I think it was her seat, and she had them cinder blocks, and she went out there and started moving stuff, and she had that shovel. I said, this is interesting.
Tastes like chicken. Someone said tastes like chicken.
It's gonna taste whatever seasoning I put on it.
That's
See,
right.
there you go. And that's what somebody else said. Make sure you have your herbs and your seasonings that you're going to grow as well, because you don't want to just survive off of just plain beans. If I could put a little oregano, a little thyme, a little something,
Right?
Yeah, can we do a little something? So so think about that. And so that's a segue. Anybody got something they want to add before I segue? I just act like
I think yes, it's great to save seeds. I'm gonna always say I'm gonna be a little bit different. Save heirloom seeds.
Okay,
it's great to save other seeds. I mean, great. I mean, you don't know what you might get. You might get something a little different than what you actually save. But if you save heirloom seeds, you're going to get the consistency of that seed every single time. And I mean, there's a lot of great places that sell heirloom seeds at a very reasonable price. So that's what I'm kind of like gearing my seed shop a lot to. I'm not that I'm saying I won't buy hybrid, but for me, I'm really gearing my seed purchases to heirloom seeds because I want to be able to get a consistency. If I plant a bean, it's going to be a bean, a bean, a bean, a bean. If I plant a watermelon, it's going to be the same thing every single time. So save seeds, experiment. I'm not against experiment and buying stuff, but if you're buying seeds and you're buying it to save, buy heirloom.
Okay, y'all. Now I'm about to go off. Terry, Tarry. Is that your last name? Or are we saying we Tyrion so we can come and have a Tyrion service at your house?
You know,
because if that's the homestead with the Lord, with the Spirit of the Lord abides, I really need to. We need to it was just a question. It was in my brain, y'all. I had to ask because this go. I just need to know. We Terry, because that's a new name for me. Okay. Anyway, all right. So saving seeds. Mm-hmm. We are saving seeds for survival seed store. So how you store your seeds? I'm glad, Shelly, your S's is the thing that I went to speech therapy for. Okay.
Oh,
the sound.
I'm so sorry.
Them S's, them C's, and all that. So when I get stuck, y'all just be patient. So Shelly was saying that she found out that what we were doing is not really working for her. Right. So some of y'all, if y'all like,
you need a seed organization.
Yeah, seed organization, your storage. If it's, even though a lot of people in the community may be doing it, if it doesn't work for you, don't be afraid to veer off or think something is wrong for you with you because it's not working for you. Because you want to get something that works for you. And as far as long-term storage, you just really want something to keep your seeds dry, keep them out of the light. Something that may even be, if you fireproof, waterproof, especially if you're talking about for your survival seeds as well. Anybody else got some?
They said we'll Terry till he comes.
Come on now.
Amen and amen. You in the right place.
Thank you, sister. Ooh. Oh no. Okay. All right. Anybody else got something to say about that?
About the seeds,
seed storage,
storage,
short term and long term. So seed storage.
I'm gonna say it's gonna depend on what you want to do, right? There's so many different ways. You're just gonna have to find what works for you at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. I like the photo boxes. They work for me. I've got 6 of them. I'm very organized about it. Matter of fact, today I was kind of doing, like I said, some inventory. And I'm actually changing how I inventory. And I'll talk about it a little bit more once we hit the summer, spring, fall planning updates if we get to that. Okay. But definitely you need to store your seeds. You need it, like Rashida said, somewhere dry. Somewhere, if you want to do fireproof, great, but be able to grab them if you have to run out the door. Like I took 4 of my
It's part of your important documents.
Exactly. It is part of my important documents. You got it.
It'll be in my go bag.
I'm like telling my kids, each of you grab a box. We get out the door.
And that's the thing. You talking about storage. I was looking at, which I need to order them before they go back up. Because Michael's there $11.99 here.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And Farmer Chaz talking about how do you keep your focus? Girl, listen, like I got this last box, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna pay for it online and I'm gonna drive up to the curb and have them bring it to me. That's how I stop picking up stuff in the store.
That's good. That's good.
Yep. Because
that's good.
All right. So yeah, short term, long term. Figure out what works best for you. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about crop rotation. Somebody want to talk to crop rotation? Maybe our master gardener. I don't know if she has something good to say on crop rotation. I got a she probably looking something up. I got something on my phone. I saw. That's what made me think about it. Let's see if I can find it. Y'all know you say
I can say what I do.
Go ahead, babe.
So what I'm doing, especially for this year, because I know I'll be putting my corn, well, I'm gonna be putting my corn in different places this time, but my okra is going to go in the place where I usually plant it because it grows well there. And I had the issue with the nematodes. And so I grew all those mustard greens in the space of where the okra were last year to prevent or to chase off the new nematodes to somewhere else in my garden so that I can be able to plant there. But because I like that spot. And the okra like that spot in the sun, just perfect in that spot for it. So that's why I don't rotate it, but I do the preventative things to. I mean, it really doesn't affect the okra. The okra don't care about nematodes; they still provide, but you know. And so my corn this year, I'm going to put it in a raised bed, which is going to be different. I'm putting it in a different area. I don't know if it's a good thing to do, but I am putting it closer to the greenhouse because when I put my corn out, it's usually during the windy season. And I always have issues with my corn wanting to blow, and I'm so stressed out about the corn blowing around. So I figured if I have it in a raised bed this year, that I can have my T-post around there and fence around that to keep them from, they can sway, but they're not going to fall down.
That's
So,
a good idea, CC.
Yeah.
Because
You
you know
could
I
use the
had
net. Have them grow up in when you put your T-post, put that net that you would for climbing, lay it parallel this way. So as they grow up, they'll
can
grow up through the netting as well. And that's also a great way to keep them up as well.
Yeah.
Oh, now I haven't thought about that. But I do have some T-posts that are sitting out there. And so that's a great idea, is to put them in the raised bed and then make, some tine or whatever, because I did experience that this year. We had a heavy wind storm thing and my corn fell over.
Yeah. But that is some of the things I'm doing with crop rotating. But go ahead.
So I rotated my corn this season from where it was last season. It was in the same bed, but instead of the front 4 feet section, it was in the back 4 feet section. But I'm going to move it to a whole different bed this season, because I think I might try to do a whole 8-foot bed of corn, but we'll see. I haven't gotten into my planning, but other than that, my greens have actually been growing in the same place. So I'm glad we're having this conversation, because I'm thinking I should change where I plant my greens, my kale and my collards this season. So I have been thinking about that before now, that I should rotate that to a different area. But other than that, I don't practice routine crop rotation, but I think that's just because of a lack of knowing the real importance of it. And so I am planning to do more crop rotation this season than I have in the past.
I don't do any crop rotation, I'll be honest with you, because I always fertilize heavily, and I'm always adding compost to my garden anyway. So I don't practice crop rotation in my garden. So I'm going to be upfront. I'll plant the same tomato plant in that same pot year after year. But sometimes I try to label my containers, and if I don't, I'm not really concerned, because even if I don't label them, I'm going to replenish. I'm going to add more potting mix because I'm in containers. I'm not in the ground, so I don't have to worry about it as much as people that are growing in the ground. So it's not something that I'm ever concerned about in my garden.
Okay. I want to answer this simple question first. Awake Cat says, anyone use hydroponics? We all use hydroponics. Some are seasoned veterans, and some of us are brand new. CC, how long does it take Roselle to grow from seed to flower? Forever.
Put it in there.
Oh, you put it in there? Okay.
I just typed it in there.
Well, that's a great question, because the hibiscus that I grew, that is Roselle, right?
Yeah.
So because we had this conversation, for those of you listening in, we had this conversation in our private chat during the week, because I have some hibiscus that I seeded and it's growing well. They're getting a little leggy now, and so I do need to separate them. So 1 per container. Okay, so I'm going to work on doing that this week.
So I will start mine next month because I'll be giving some out when we have our spring exchange, because people seem to love getting roselle. Your roselle won't start, flowering and everything until the time gets shorter. The days got to get shorter. So around October, November, like time change, that's when it should start producing.
Okay, so it'll just be generating growth through the season.
Yes. Yeah, to grow into the tree during that time. And it does give it space, because the more space you give it, the more it gets, more like a bush tree thing, because I planted 7 out there and they pretty much took that whole area because they branches like to reach out and touch each other. And so, but
should they be or companion planted with anything, or is there anything that they shouldn't be planted with?
I would say if you're going to plant them with something that just like shade.
Okay.
Because it's going to shade out anything that's under. So if there's something that, don't like a lot of sun, then you can put that under there. But roselle just like its own space.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
I got something to say about that, but I'm gonna wait till we get later on in the broadcast. Chad says, I feel like I have to do crop rotation this year. Where I had my beans last year, I'm going to put leafy vegetables this year. I had too much nitrogen in one section. So that makes sense. Sense. Okay, so Cynthia asked, answered in the chat. All right. All right. So we're talking about crop rotation. As for me, I'm going to change where I grew things before, because as you know, I have an abandoned garden out there I need to take care of, and some things grew back right in the same spot, and I sort of want to rotate those things, like and I was thinking also as far as placement, as I watch how the sun moves across that garden space, and so the back gets more shade later on in the day. So I think I might want to move my leafy greens back there. And then put my okra up front to get more sun. I'm thinking, pray for me. I'm thinking I want to plant all 3 of them beds in the front. That might be ambitious with okra. I'm just saying.
Why?
Because I've been eating it as it come off the stalk, and ain't none of it make it in the house.
So you're not producing enough okra.
That's what I'm thinking for me.
I at least do like 20 or more okra usually.
See, okay, that's good, because I think last time I had probably about 8. Eight. So I'm thinking, okay. I may not do my 3 beds. I think I'm gonna do 1 bed.
I planted 1, 2. I had 4 this year, and I felt like it was definitely enough. My problem was harvesting it in time for it to be usable, but I was definitely producing enough okra.
Yeah, I was. As soon as one was good,
enough okra for who?
For my family, because it's not like we eating that much of it. But I've put some in the freezer. We don't eat it that fast.
None of mine got in the freezer.
See.
I ate all.
Yeah, the first year I was doing okra, I did like 6 or 7 of them, and I was like,
and my mama loved okra too.
No,
so I want to be able to freeze some.
I would say 16 to 20.
Okay, so maybe I want. Okay, all 3 beds is too much, right? Because those beds are 4 by 8, and if I do square foot, that's 32 in 1.
But if you're freezing it, if you freeze them for the winter, are you going to freeze any for the winter?
That's the plan.
See,
okay.
That's
so
what
I could do 1 bed and do 32 plants.
Yeah.
I won't do all 3 beds. So that would be 96.
Yeah. It depends on the family.
Yeah, exactly. If their family loves it, then you grow what you like to eat.
Yeah. Okay. I want you to do it, because I can't wait for us to have the conversation about how much okra you producing.
Well, okay, I don't eat okra, so my question is going to be, does it matter like what type of okra that she's growing? Like,
I
I mean,
grew-
that should make a difference, right?
I grew the Clemson Spireless last time,
Okay.
and I was eating it in the garden. When I went out there and I was doing something in the garden, I would grab a piece of okra and eat it.
Right. Right.
I go out there the next day, I grab a piece of okra and eat it. I bring some in the house.
You only get
I
one piece
cut
of
it up.
okra.
I cut up what I brought in the house, take it to work, and eat it
Mm-hmm.
fresh. Y'all started me eating okra fresh. I don't even know why it's a problem.
Yeah, CC definitely turned us on to that.
So it wasn't making like that, and it could have been just the way I had to plant it, right? Those okra was in a bed with beans, right? So you got nitrogen, and then you got this fruit producing plant. It probably should have been separate. Probably needed to be fed more. I probably could have got more, but I didn't get enough. I'm planting more this year.
Do you eat it before you wash it off? Yes,
I see
I
her
don't even
comment.
yes, you can eat it right
Just blow it
out
off
of the garden.
it.
Dirt
Chad.
and all,
You
aphis
just-
and all.
Chad, you just
Yeah,
take it and
protein.
wash it.
Protein on
Girl, listen.
Eat it at the garden. The best way to eat anything, right at the garden.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna tell y'all. This is what I'm gonna say to y'all, and you can take this what you will. I will wash my produce, but if I eat some produce right out the garden, it's okay.
You'll be all
Because I'm
right.
gonna tell y'all this: when you go to the restaurant, ain't nobody washing chicken. They're gonna drop your food on the floor and put it back on your plate with sauce on top of it. So if I eat a piece of vegetable out of my garden without washing it, I think I'm gonna be okay.
Hmm.
I'm just saying that. I'm just saying.
Oh,
That's my answer. I'm planting more okra this year. Yeah. So, cause I was
And
thinking,
y'all need some listen. Y'all need listen closely. Y'all need a little dirt in your system. That's what's wrong with the population nowadays.
mhm.
We are so germophobic
Yep.
and super careful that our bodies don't know what to do when you get a little bit of dirt. I know
What's
she
she
probably
She's
like
like, I don't even
thinking
have a mouth.
in her chair. I mean, so I don't know. Y'all know we like to say we are women of a particular age up in this chat. And
Yep.
I remember back in the day when we used to play eat dirt. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? So gone are those days, but all of this hand sanitizer,
Oh,
every time you turn around,
they
I don't
sick.
care what they say, I don't believe it is healthy.
No, wash your hands. That's use some water to wash your hands.
Use some soap and water. Let your hands be a little dirty sometime. You ain't gonna die.
This is the same lady who said she uses a glove in her garden. Oh, sorry. I didn't
Yes, I use gloves in my garden, but I ain't that particular.
This is what
What she say?
But anyway,
I got Cynthia. All right,
I got something I
I'm
wanna
gonna
say.
behave.
Y'all know them days you drop something on the ground, you pick it up and be like, God made dirt, dirt don't hurt,
That's
pretty much
right.
let it work.
and you eat it. I'm
You eat
of
it.
that age, but I don't like dirty hands like that, Jacqueline. Don't try to
See,
come for me.
I'm with you. That's right, Niecy. 4 is not enough.
No. I say
It's not enough.
I would say do 20 this year.
I'm gonna do 20 this year because I accidentally had, what I say, about 10, and I didn't intend to grow that many. And my plants got mixed up, and some of them I thought was something else. And my sister was like, "Rashida, that's okra." And I
How
was like,
big
"Is
is
it?"
your okra plants getting? My
Huh?
okra plants get so big. There is absolutely no way I can grow 10 or 20 okra plants.
They got tall. They didn't get big. They just got tall.
Right.
Y'all have seen my videos. Y'all know I got to reach up.
But you
And
know,
pull-
Shelly is
But you
only like
only
2
Shut
millimeters.
up. Shut up.
But Shady, you can get you a something that don't grow as tall.
Well, I know now that I can just go
need the
ahead and
dwarf
cut it
okra.
and keep it shorter. But my point is, them plants was producing so much okra. Like I just cannot fathom having 10 or 20 okra
Mine did
plants.
not produce like that.
Look, everybody's garden is different and everybody's family is different.
And like I said, it could have been the way I had to plant it. When I tell y'all remember how I had them plants. I had tomatoes, I had beans, and I had okra all in the same bed, and that bed is a 3x5 bed.
Mm.
And you talk about 10 plants on one end, beans on this end, 2 tomatoes on the outside is huge. It wasn't getting enough fertilizer, enough potassium. It wasn't getting enough of anything.
Chad said she grew 6 of them just for herself.
I've never. I don't think I've probably eaten okra one time, and the only bad memory I have it was slimy. And I know you guys are gonna tell me they know how to cook it correctly, which I'm perfectly fine with that.
I mean, nothing wrong with slime. It helps your digestive system.
But the thing is, if you eat it fresh, ain't no slime.
That's right.
Hey, I'm good for fresh. That's what I'm thinking.
If
I
you
was already looking.
eat it fresh, ain't no slime.
I might add it to my Gardener basket. That would you guys say? What'd you guys call it? Clemson spineless.
Oh, I don't do Clemson spineless no more.
I did Clemson spineless because that's what I bought.
Give me some ideas, CC.
I liked it because it wasn't stringy. When you bit the outside, it wasn't stringy. Mm-hmm. And it didn't make me itch. Like, some okra make you itch.
Clemson was making me itch.
Huh?
Okay, so what do you grow now, CC?
I do Texas Longhorn okra. And
well, I don't live in Texas, so they're probably not going to grow right up here in Virginia.
Yes, it will. It just, it just means it's bigger, The Louisiana 16-inch long okra as well. I'm not doing any of the Star David. I'm not doing none of them.
Yeah, because you said you didn't get enough for your barter.
Because them Star Davids are short and chunky, and it's hard to tell when they're ready. And then time you think they're ready, then they're not. They too
cowhorn okra.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of cowhorn okra.
So what did you grow? What did you grow, Shelly?
That's a good question. What did I grow?
I will say that
green okra. No. Did I grow
probably a
green and
Clemson.
red? I grew green and red okra.
I think somebody sent me some burgundy okra seeds.
I did, I think.
So I'm gonna grow them too.
All right, Edie, send them my way.
If I overgrow, if I grow too much okra, I have people I can give them to.
Thank you.
I know exactly who I'm gonna give them to.
I mean, I think that's something I think more people need to do. If you got extras, give it. I'm to give it away. I'm going to be donating most of mine to the food banks because I'm telling you, this year I think the food banks are going to need more food than ever with the
definitely
that we have.
Yep. So that's good. So crop rotation. I'm gonna move my okra, grow more okra, grow less tomatoes because we eat more fresh tomatoes than frozen. And this whole thing about making tomato sauce and making this and making that, it ain't happening this year.
Oh, I love it.
I don't think it's gonna happen. If I decide to do it, I just have to go to the farmer's market, grow a bushel, and make it happen. I'm not growing them that many. I need to grow a lot of cucumbers. Y'all remember what happened with my cucumbers, right? Who remember? In the text. Every day I'm at work, I get a text or a picture from this man talking about,
oh yeah,
I done got me a cucumber.
Your daddy.
Yes, your daddy. That's right.
I done ate another cucumber. I done had my eye on him. You leave him out there. I had my eye on him. So this year, my plan is to grow more intentionally by what we eat, not just what I saw and thought I wanted to do. Okay, so my crop rotation is not based on.
Shelly, I got you. When I send you your stuff, I got you.
You got some cowhorn okra,
girl. That's
and it's an heirloom.
Okay,
and it's an heirloom.
It's the same thing, different name.
Yes.
Okay.
So what is? Say that again, Cece.
Cowhorn okra is the same as longhorn.
Okay.
Longhorn is the name of a cow. It's the ones with the long horns.
Yeah.
So they're
that's exactly what they look like.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Awesome. So we talked about packages. Cece, I do want to, if you will let me know when you get your package. Because when did I say they shipped? Was that Friday?
Girl, the mail been slow here.
No, but that's okay. I just want to know because everybody's packet went out the same time. I would just want to.
I'll let you know when it get here.
I don't know what time Amarillo is.
Tomatillo.
Oh,
I
okay.
was trying to say tomatillo instead of tomatoes.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna rotate my crops, but I don't, because my garden has been abandoned. It's not to say what was left before, because it was uncovered and all this other stuff. So I'm just going to move stuff as far as sun, shade, ease of harvesting, and we're gonna go from there.
So, Jackie, you want to tell them the reason why crop rotation is important, though?
Why crop rotation? Oh, definitely. I mean, you got to think about your nitrogen in your you have your heavy hitters. You have all your nightshades, your tomatoes, your peppers. Those are all heavy feeders. Even your brassicas can be heavy feeders, and if you rotate them, it allows you can put in something that may need more potassium or something else in order to replenish. If you don't do crop rotation, another thing you can do is plants in place, like plant your cover crops in place if you don't want to do plant rotation. So your my brain just went blank. You can look up cover crops, and depending on what your bed needs, you can cover it with cover crop. Don't let it go to seed, turn it under, and then go ahead and plant. But if you have a lot of heavy feeders, your nightshades, it's good to rotate and put something else in its place.
Drops said he wasn't saying tomatillos. He was talking about
Tamarillo.
Tamarillo.
So, Drops, can you tell us the difference in that? Well, I know what a tomatillo is, but
let me do a search. Tamarillo. Tomato.
I bought those, but I haven't looked into it. But
That's my brother.
Fruit.
With a message from my mama.
Yeah, I know, but was somebody supposed to be sending Mother Brundage a package?
Mm-hmm.
What Mother Brundage? What she want? What she want, Tierra? Ask Mother what she want.
She was getting some
She getting Roselle. She getting Roselle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's coming when the income come in.
Yeah, I'm sitting here like, is she watching?
We appreciate Mama watching too. So the Tamarillo, those are pretty.
You looked them up
instead of tomatoes.
No, they're not. Isn't that the ones that you grew and you say you didn't like them because of the taste or something? Tamarillos. You and I were talking about that. Like,
no, those are tomatillos.
Look them up real quick, Cece. I think those are the ones you say it tastes nasty.
Oh, the CC grew it and said it was nasty.
I thought that's the one. She's like, don't grow too many. Grow one and see if you like it first.
Hold on, y'all.
Tierra. So I think they already answered. CC is sending. Yep, that's what I just looked up. CC is sending Mother Brundage some.
Yeah. I never seen those.
Okay,
those look really interesting.
I have some seeds,
but how are they? Are they like a tomato?
He says it's like a shrub. Let me pop that up there.
What does it say?
It's a tree or shrub in the flowering plant family. The nightshade. It bears an egg-shaped edible fruit. That looks very interesting. I get caught up on stuff like this. They be looking pretty. I be like, oh, I want to try.
You have seeds to that?
Do I have seeds?
I have seeds for it. I don't mind sharing it with you ladies. I'll send some your way.
Interesting. So do it make a tree or is it just like a tomato?
It's a bush. It's a fruit. I've never grown it. I bought it just to test.
Okay.
I'll share.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Look
at that. Oh, that's so cute.
I hope it tastes good.
I know, right?
I think most of the time with fruit is making sure that we harvest it at the right time, right?
Right.
Sometimes you have to let fruit fall on the ground before it's the right sweetness. Sometimes you need to leave it a little bit longer.
People?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
Pause. So thank you for all 65 of y'all. I only see one heart up there on this channel. I'm gonna need you guys to channel hop and like everybody's page. If you can do it now, if you tech savvy enough to do it now, do it now. If not, do it after the broadcast. Just go hit everybody's channel, hit the like button, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to our channels.
Hey, Drops, you do know stuff. We wasn't saying you didn't know. I just thought you had, spell check had changed it.
Drop knows nothing.
He does.
6 months stable on shelf after what? Okay, so you're saying
Interesting. I'm gonna have to do my research on that afterwards.
I know that's right. Okay. Because listen, stuff that's automatically shelf stable is stuff you need.
Yeah.
Butternut squash, pumpkins, things of that nature. And so that's good. That's good. It's something I want to cover. Let's go to, so we're talking about crop rotation, right? So now we're going to necessary crops. That's going to be per individual, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's necessary for your household? And that's what I want to get down to this year. What's necessary? My daddy don't like green beans. Mama love green beans. We all eat greens. Mama prefer mustards and turnips. But we'll eat them all. Right? Potatoes. I didn't grow potatoes a couple of years. Some potatoes I've eaten, but the ones I grew in 2024, they sat back there and rotted. But the ones that I grew before, we ate them. I didn't have many, but I made some. I like breakfast potatoes, y'all. And
breakfast potatoes.
They just diced up seasoned potatoes that I put in the oven and roast for breakfast. That's all. They can be sweet. They can be white potato, purple potato. It don't matter. I'm gonna eat them. So potatoes are good, but things that I call necessary are things that you're going to grow every season without question. Without question, you're going to grow. That's what I think a necessary crop is.
Yeah. So actually today at church, we visited this church and they had a whole lot of food left over from food that they were giving away over the weekend. And so I went in and picked up some stuff. And one of the things that I made sure to pick up was the potatoes, because I was like, a lot of them were of the smaller size. And I was like, let me put as many of them in this bag as I can, because I'm just going to put them in a box and let those be seed potatoes for this coming season.
Okay. And so necessary. So what's necessary in your garden? Cynthia, what's necessary for you in your garden? For you, not for other people.
Everything,
because I can always find somebody that'll eat it. Because for me, like I said, I give to the elderly at my mom's church, and to the people at the grocery store, it's always people that eat everything. But so some of my staples that will always be in my garden,
and like I said, for Cynthia, stuff that you gonna eat. What's necessary for you?
My greens and everything.
I want to make this personal
right now.
She's really drilling
my greens and stuff. My greens, my cabbage, my broccolis, my Choi brothers, the
bok choy,
all of those. Potatoes, definitely potatoes, carrots that I have in my beds. Let's see, green beans. Yeah, girl, I love some green beans. I like the Chinese red noodle beans. I like the real long noodle beans. My squashes. I like my butternut squash. I want to try some other squashes if I get them before that squash vine borer. If I can taste them to see if I like them. Yeah, my okra definitely gonna be there. Peppers. Now that the drought of peppers have finally broken and I was able to get peppers this year. And but yeah, those things like that are staples that I have to have in my garden.
Thank you. What about you, Jacqueline?
My garden is always necessary. Oh, tomatoes, Roma tomatoes, because I do can. I love canning. So I do can my Romas, a good slicer tomato. I do freeze my green beans. I freeze my corn. Let's see, cucumbers. I do want to do some pickles this year. I haven't done pickles in a few years, so I will be doing some pickling cucumbers, and of course my salad cucumbers. What else goes in my garden? I can't think right now. I haven't gone through my list yet, but definitely some basil, some more parsley, some herbs, because I do need to hydrate or dehydrate or whatever I'm going to do with my herbs this year. I grew some parsley and I put it fresh in my egg salad this week, and it was so good. So, I mean, it was
with your fresh eggs.
Huh?
With your fresh eggs.
With my fresh eggs. That's right. And so I was thinking I had eggs that are in my garden. It was the parsley out of my garden. Now I need to grow some onions so that I can say that's out of my garden as well. So it was just, I love the trajectory I'm on. I'm eating mostly everything that goes on my plate is out of my garden.
That's awesome.
Or my homestead. It'll be my chicken out of there. My brother's going to be raising my pig this year. So
you getting pigs this year?
I'm getting a pig this year. So I'm on my trajectory that if I don't have to go to the grocery store and buy any meat and everything's stuff that I know how it was grown, I think it'll make a healthier me at the end of the day.
I'm so glad you buy friend.
Do you think you'll ever do goats?
What is it?
Do you ever do goats? Are you going to do goats?
My brother is doing 4 goats. Okay. I don't know if I can get through the mindset of eating goats.
Well, or for the cheese, or for the clean up areas that have weeds or something.
Yep. Yeah.
Good
so he's doing 4 goats. He's doing 4 pigs. One of the piggies will be mine. So he's trying to talk me into doing a cow on my property. I have enough to do a cow, but I don't know if I want to go quite that far into homesteading quite yet.
Cow, have fresh milk.
Fresh milk. Oh, we can go through milk here.
Mm-hmm.
Canned over 120 jars of pickles. I don't need quite 120. It's just 4 of us. But, I probably do.
You have enough room and space to grow for not just your family. So,
yes, I do. I have enough space to grow for 50 families.
All right. Y'all got some interesting things in the chat here.
For me, one of the things I know I'm more focused on this year is the staple stuff. I want to grow more beans. I don't consider myself super successful at growing beans. I did get some beans that I harvested. Y'all, I got some peas out there that I think have gone to kaput. But my goal this year is to definitely grow more beans because I love beans. I don't care what kind of beans they are. I love beans. I'll eat 15 bean soup. I'll eat black-eyed peas. I eat black beans. So I want to grow a variety of beans this year. Potatoes are a staple. Did not get a whole bunch this year. Sweet potato is definitely a staple. So working on that process of being consistently successful with my sweet potatoes. Definitely gonna always grow some greens, some collards, some kales. Gotta grow some onions. I saw somebody post that they're not growing onions, that they're going to go to the grocery store to buy onions because of the space it takes up. So I was like, I'm like, I don't know. I was so excited about my onions this past season. And I love onions. We use a lot of onions. So onions is definitely a staple in my garden now that I know how to grow them properly. Let me see what else. I'm definitely gonna have some tomatoes and the hired help. We always got to have watermelons in the garden. I'm gonna grow melons as best I can. Corn, I think that's gonna always be a staple for me. Okra, I think okra is gonna always be in our garden. It seems to be super easy to grow. And once it starts giving, it be giving. So that's a staple. And then of course I have the fruit trees. So the blueberries, haven't quite become successful with the figs. But definitely gonna be doing that. And I'm looking forward to how my asparagus does this year. Let me see what else, because I'm like Cece, like I'm gonna grow all the things. I'm gonna grow as much stuff as I can fit into the space.
Okay. That's
And herbs, definitely growing herbs. One of the things I want to get into is growing a wider variety of herbs and harvesting them at the right time. I ended up letting a lot of stuff go to seed because I do want to get into making my own seasoning blends. We use a lot of seasonings around here. I buy because if I see something and it look like it might be good, I'm gonna buy it. So I figure just grow the doggone herbs and make up your own blends. So
okay, well, that sounds good. Yes, necessary crops. So necessary crops are things you just really have to have. Have to. So let's talk about experimental crops. Experimental crops could be stuff that you want to try it. You're not sure if it'll grow in your region. So let me tell y'all. For instance, I want to try to grow moringa.
You gonna grow what?
I want to try to grow some moringa, which means I would have to start it inside, like really, really early, like super early, because my season is short, and then put it outside just see how long it lasts. Will it last enough for me to bring it back if I bring it back inside, or if I could just leave it out there and just let it do what it do and let it die and just grow a new one next year? I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know, but I feel like that's going to be something I want to experiment with. So that's something I'm not banking on, but I just want to see what I can do in 6A, as well as with Roselle. I want to see what I can do. I don't know what it will do, what it won't do, but it won't hurt to try. I already got the seeds. I got the seeds, so I just want to see. So those are my experimental crops, as well as I put corn as experimental. That's because I just don't know what to do with it or where I want to put it or other things. That would be my experiment, as well as onions is not an experiment, but it would be a new experience for me. Onions from seed.
It was a beautiful experience for me. I just left in the comments, somebody asked about how I was successful with my onions. And the thing was, I started them from seeds this year as opposed to the starts because I didn't know not to really plant the what is it? The onion start, the bulbs down too deep, and it didn't take off. But when I grew them from seeds, I started them indoors, kept trimming the greenery back as it got too tall. And I started them, I believe it was in February last year.
Yep, we did both at the same time.
I up-potted them and I planted them in May. I feel like, was it May or April?
May. I think we both started at the same time.
Yeah. And so what I did was when I planted them in the ground, I basically did like a line and made a hill. And when I put the onion down, I laid it so that it was laying on the hill. And then I just ever so carefully covered the roots. And then the hill was helping to keep them up. And each day I would go out there and check on them and they'll start to stand back up. And then I was able to secure the roots even more. But I did that. And it was just amazing to me to see how well they did after not being successful with them the previous years. And I got onions that were super big. There are some onions that do grow more under the soil. So I had Walla Walla, which is like yellow onions that gave me nice sized bulbs. I had some red onions. That were like shallots. I don't remember the exact name off the top of my head. And I felt like I had like 3 or 4 different types of onions. and I interplanted them in the bed with my greens. So they helped to protect my greens this season. But yeah, that's what I did with them Walla Wallas anyway, is laying them on the hill so that those bulbs were not covered under the soil.
And I think that was one of the tips that we got from Lisa was not to bury them too deep. Not bury them too deep. And so I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, so that might be an experiment that I have. So what do you guys got? Something you want to experiment this year or try something new this year or different?
I think, did you say moringa?
I did.
Okay, that's what I thought I heard you right. Because I actually got some moringa seed. The seeds themselves are super pretty. So I will definitely be trying my hand at some moringa. And I'm sure I got some other things that I've never grown, but I haven't gone through my seeds yet for my seed haul video. So you have to stay tuned for that.
I'm going to do moringa as well. I have never been successful at it. I have tried a couple of times. I've gotten some seeds, so I have some more in some soil and see if they come up. I'm going to try again my hand at some dent corn, which is to make for cornmeal. But try again. They came up, but then they died. But these are older seeds, but I think it'll work still. I was given those seeds, and I think they'll work. So I'm gonna try it again.
All right. What about you, Jacqueline?
I going to try, and my brain just went blank. I had it at the top of my brain. Oh. My goodness, I am so tired in my mind. Cece, it was the goji berry that you told me don't even bother trying. I went back to my list of what I was going to start last year. So it was the goji berry that you said don't even bother. You didn't like it. So what I'm going to try new this year, I am going to try. I know I'm not in the right region for Texas onions, but I'm going to try to grow the Texas onion in my area. Probably won't grow quite as big, but they're just so sweet. They're really good sweet onions. So I'm going to try. Goji berries are nasty. But I want to try the Texas grano. And I think that's my experimental. Of course, the Tamarillo, now that came up, it is on my list.
Yeah.
So, but I don't think there's anything I'm going to try Kajari melon. I've never done that before.
Ew.
So I'm adding that to my list. And I think that's the only thing I see that's popping out. Oh, I am going to try some incredible escalators. It's a zucchini that grows on a vine. So I'm going to try that as well this year. So I've got a few more that is on my list. I didn't have a full list for tonight, but that is on my list for experimental this year.
Okay, that's good. We don't need a full exhaustive list, right? But let's talk about we talking about experimental crops. What about experimental processes? Is there a process that you're changing up this year to try out?
I don't think so.
Anybody? Okay.
No, I don't think anything. I think I'm going to do the same thing. I trying the onions in the pods last year was a terrible idea. So I will be doing those in seed starting mix again this year because I had a great success with all my onions with that. But everything else will be started in my hydroponics and then up potted. And then, of course, my winter sowing that I'll be starting this week. And I'll have some videos and some lives on that this week because I've got to get those going.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I don't think I have any processes that are different.
Yeah, I don't think
I still plan to water my plants with filtered water. Because y'all know the city I live in, we have issues with our water. So
Angela says I'm trying a mashed potato squash.
Ooh.
For the first time this year, if the squash form, I've never heard of mashed potato squash.
I've never heard of it. Never heard of it.
So speaking of that, when she said mashed potato, it made me think about the fact I have not done a male thing on this yet, but I got some Edos.
Some Edos.
Edos. I got some Edos.
Mm-hmm.
And so that will be an experimental crop for me because I had never heard of them.
I have that too that I got to put in the soil. So yeah, it'll be my first time. I've been watching David growing them.
Yeah.
But Teagsy gave me one, so I'm excited about that.
Potato squash.
That looks pretty cool.
Oh, those are. I was gonna say those are cute.
They're cute.
That'd be good to go outside doing harvest. Time. Okay.
I mean, nice to put it out first.
Cute.
Can you pull them
That's
up?
potato squash.
Oh, let me show you.
Y'all looked it up.
I'm like, y'all looking at it, show us.
Right. That's why I'm like, wait, what am I missing?
Well, I think it'll be look nice on your porch first, right? Put it on your porch with all your fall decorations, and then bring it in and cook it.
Hold on. It opened up
Right,
another
we need
thing.
Or zoom in. Just zoom in.
I didn't want to zoom in. I wanted to see the whole thing.
No, like to see.
Yeah, there. Click on any one of them.
I did. It took me to another
Yeah,
page. So hold on a second. Please hold.
Please
it's
hold.
a white squash.
It's a white
The dry
squash.
melons taste like cantaloupe. That's probably why I don't like them. I did not like them. I only grew them because my bestie couldn't grow them, so I grew them for her.
For her, there you go.
So did y'all see that? I don't want your special.
Are they deer
No,
resistant?
just X out
Click
of
on
this.
the X, that's all.
They're not. No, most of your pumpkins and your squash aren't deer resistant.
Oh, she said she wanted to see from the New Orleans gardener.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Rashida, click on the little
The
X
X.
in the center of the page.
I clicked the X away. Which page are
It's
we
still
on?
there.
Oh, okay, we on the wrong. I got two
There you
pages
go.
open. I'm
There
sorry.
you go.
I had 2
Oh.
pages.
They
Okay.
look like what is those squash? Acorn squash.
They look
Acorn
like
squash, yeah.
albino squash.
They're cute.
Oh wow.
Nope, added them to the basket.
Mashed potato squashes
Which
because
basket?
they're
Which
white
shop are you buying
squashes.
them from?
I'm looking at them on Season Such. I got a Season Such
Oh,
basket
you
going.
can. I wonder if they have texture like hummus or something, like chickpea.
Oh, that looks delicious.
I mean, if you're making mashed potatoes, it would have to be more of a potato, right?
You know what? You would hope, but I doubt it because they always saying something is like something and then it ain't like it at all.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, like lemon, zucchini, lemon cucumbers, and sometimes it's just the shape of them or the color.
Mashed
Good night,
potatoes,
Carmen. Have a good
acorn
night.
squash. So it is an acorn squash.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
It's just like a white. It's a white acorn
acorn.
squash. So it's probably the same consistency as an acorn.
Yeah, because I have a queen table acorn squash. that I
Probably
like.
the color reminds them of, and it's probably not as sweet
Because it's
as
white.
a green.
Mhm.
Yeah, because it's white flesh. Yeah. All right. So let's talk about fun crops. What do you think would be fun to grow that you're growing just for fun?
For fun?
I mean, I guess it's fun and experimental could be sort of kind of the same thing. That you're like, I'm just going out here to see.
Everything's got a reason for my garden.
I'm interested in these different tomatoes that I'm growing because they have fun, different weird shapes to them, and so
Okay.
I'm excited to see all
There
the
you
different kind of cool shapes to them and colors and things like that.
That's how I feel about the beans.
Mhm.
Again, I'm gonna do the different. I forgot that bean, the scarlet bean,
Mhm.
the scarlet runner bean,
Scarlet
the
runner bean.
red noodle
Have
bean.
you got the dragon tongue
I
beans?
don't have dragon tongue.
Mm-mm.
I'm
I
like,
saw something that I bought. Oh man.
To add a lot of color.
See, she can grow loofah for fun.
Ain't nobody growing
Yeah.
that.
Face. She said,
Y'all
no more
know what?
loofah. No more loofah. See, I'm
have
gonna do one for yucks. I'm gonna do one loofah.
okay.
Just
Oh,
because I
are
want
you?
to do one, just one.
Okay.
If I were to try loofah, I would also try to eat it green just to see what it tastes like.
Oh yeah, it does
You
taste
know,
good.
It does taste good.
It does.
You just don't want to grow it.
I don't know.
Girl.
She's got enough to last what, 3 years?
Cynthia got enough.
I have enough, and I'm sure I'm gonna have volunteer loofah all over
You
my
can open
yard.
up a warehouse and just start selling loofah
Everywhere. Loofah is gonna be in the yard. I'm just gonna dig them up and give them plant exchanges when I get them.
Yeah, Farmer Chess is gonna take over the whole garden.
But didn't you get your loofah in a plain exchange too last year? I think.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought you got.
And the lady's supposed to be growing a different apple loofah this year, so she's supposed to be getting me apple loofah. See, I don't know if I want it.
Mama said I'm going white meat watermelon this year.
White meat watermelon.
I think it's the silver, whatever.
The white wonder from Teagsy. It's delicious. That made me White Wonder.
I don't have.
So you got seeds for that?
I got the silver.
Silver Armada. You probably have the silver Armada.
I think I got. I think.
Yeah, I'll get in touch with Teagsy and let her know because I'm sure she have plenty.
Okay, wait a minute. Somebody mentioned something else new.
Tell Teagsy to put us on her mailing list.
Right, Teagsy. Okay.
Email me with my mailing cost. I'll send you some money to mail it.
She growing Trinidad Scorpion and Pepper X seeds for fun, and this one right here caught my attention. African potato mint. Anybody grown that? Heard of it?
Here we go. Good old Google. Potato mint.
Uh-oh.
Wait, they took me by surprise. Hold up. And so it's a root. Okay. Which one do I want to click on?
It's a potato.
But it's the top like a mint?
It almost reminds me of the Edo.
The Edo?
Edo. You're going to keep having to remind me till I say it right.
So that's the plant. But I don't have anything about the
pictures.
About the bottom. Let me go back.
Oh.
Can y'all see that?
Oh, it's the root.
So it grows on a root.
Harvest and eat. Potato mint.
Interesting.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Interesting. African potato mint, scientifically known as whatever I can't pronounce, is a perennial herb that belongs to the mint family. It's native to Africa and cultivated for its edible tubers and aromatic leaves.
If it's in the mint family, could you make something with the leaves?
It says the edible leaves.
Okay.
That's what it says.
And make sure that you plant it somewhere you can contain it.
Potato mint tea sounds good.
Well, it's gonna be contained when you dig up all them tubers.
Yeah.
I'm digging them up. I'm hoping anyway.
Okay, so
that's a new one.
Ming says she hear it tastes like a potato. It's a British thing.
Okay.
Oh,
interesting. Y'all, we learned a lot tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all teaching me a thing. All right, let me see. So we did fun, experimental. Oh, y'all got 10 more minutes?
Sure.
We got 10 more minutes.
Higher Help just asked me, how long are you going to be? I was like, oh, we almost done.
Spring, summer, fall planning update. Spring, summer, fall planning update. My update. Well, I showed you part of my update. I'm making a list as to how much I want to grow and what I want to grow, and being more intentional, maybe not as detailed as some, but very more detailed than I was in previous years, right? I'm growing, I'm learning. And also, I'm gonna say it like this. I want to make sure that my time is producing some value. I don't want to waste my time growing stuff that we ain't finna eat. I got all these tomatoes in here. I ain't made no sauce. I got tomatoes in my mama freezer and my freezer. And I keep saying I'm going to pull them out and make something with it, but I ain't done it yet. So I'm not going to grow a whole bunch of tomatoes this year. I'm not doing it. But that okra, me and Louise going to eat that okra. Y'all understand?
So what's the issue about to go in? What's the issue with the tomatoes, boo?
What you mean? What's the issue? I just haven't. I am not gonna make a sauce. I'm not about to can them. I'm just not. I'm just not. They just sit in the
Yeah.
freezer.
You eat
Cool.
tomato soup?
Yeah.
Let me tell you. The other day, we had some tomatoes. I had gotten them from Costco, and nobody was eating them. And so I was just like, I told my husband, I said, I'm just going to make some tomato soup. Baby, it was probably the best tomato soup I ever made. So I,
Good.
so I boiled them and then took the skins off. I just boiled them enough to get the skins off and then put them in a pot, mashed them up good, added some seasonings, added a little whipping cream or milk, I forget which one, and it was so good. So don't feel like you have to make a sauce to can for later. If you eat
Yeah.
tomato, just take some of them and make you a little tomato soup one day.
Yeah, one day. I don't know when that day gonna be, but one day.
You eat grilled cheese?
I do, but I haven't. When's the last time I had grilled cheese? Yeah,
Well, maybe if you
just
make some tomato soup, you'll make a grilled cheese. I'm just
One
trying
day.
to encourage you, my sister. I'm just trying to
I'm gonna
encourage
let you keep trying to encourage me too, but that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to be more intentional because I find out the things that I want I haven't done yet, and also I want things that we're going to eat. I will say that having stuff in my freezer has sort of kind of been forgotten that it's there because it's been almost 2 years. As y'all know, my life event happened. So, yeah, but I want to be more intentional this year in my planning for spring. I feel the pressure to get started as far as my onions and the things that's going to take longer in season. Even though I don't have a grow light per se, I'm still going to start some season. Maybe even if I have to move my hydroponics, put them together, they might have to share the lights with these hydroponics. I don't know.
Yep.
But we're going to figure it out.
Yeah.
We just going to figure it out.
Hydroponics give off a lot of light. I have put my crack key in between my hydroponics, and that is more than enough light for.
Yeah, and they do. And as the days are getting longer, I do have a garden window. So the things that are cool crop, I'm not going to be afraid to put them in the garden window. So if it gets cold snap, they'll be all right in the garden window. That's how I feel.
The only thing I'm starting right now is going to be my onions. That's all I'm starting inside right now for me. Just my onions.
I got a whole bunch of old onion seed, y'all. And I want to try them all just to get rid of them. But then I'm like, do I need to order fresh? I don't know. We'll see.
Usually you get 50% germination your second year. By your third year, they are down to maybe 10%. Onion seeds are very finicky. You got to use them the same year. And I learned that the hard way.
I didn't know that when I bought all them onion seeds, y'all.
Yep,
I didn't know
I learned that the hard way. Yeah, you got to buy onion seed almost fresh every year.
Okay, well.
Drops Homestead. Do you have a channel? Because
I am going to.
You dropping some stuff on us today, and I need to.
I also need to. I am going to make a list before I order.
Yes,
because I know I'm in a different. Everything in my life is different, so I can't just be ordering seeds willy-nilly. I'm not going to order seeds willy-nilly. I want to make my money do what I need it to do.
Yep.
So I'm still gonna do that. I have a video for that too for y'all.
So
anybody else?
Yeah, I was gonna say for me, I have pulled out my plans from last year that I did not get to do, and I'm gonna really stick to that plan. So I know that I already got all the seeds, most of the seeds for that plan. So I'm going through now and seeing, okay, what did I start last year that I may have used up that I didn't get to plan out that I end up giving away, to make sure that I just follow. I want to follow my plan and only plant for the containers that I have in my garden right now. I don't want to plant more than my garden. So it's going to take some refining of what new contain, because I did get at least 15 to 20 new containers over marketplaces this past summer. So my garden will be bigger that way, but I want to just stay to the point that I'm only using the containers that I have and make sure that I'm able to water consistently everything that I have. So that's kind of where my spring planning is going. And of course, getting my winter sowing out this week for most, and that's going to be mostly my perennials and my brassicas. It's all I'm going to be doing my winter sowing with. And the reason I have to do it this week is because, like Cece teaching classes, I'm teaching at the library Thursday night, winter sewing. I've done this will be my third year with another gardener in our area that we teach winter sewing at one of the local libraries. And I want to take what I've already started so they can see what it looks like. And they're able to see that. And then also it's kind of segue to I'll be teaching my first Master Gardeners class for the new class of 2026. And I'll be coming in and teaching them winter sewing as well. So I love everywhere where our group is going, just teaching and growing. I know Cece says I'm not a teacher, but she's teaching a class this week. And just being able to share our knowledge with others is, I think it's just phenomenal to me.
I think everybody teaches something.
Yes.
It's teaching style.
Yep.
Even if you just say, well, just follow me and watch, you're still teaching. Mm-hmm. It may not be a PowerPoint. You know, right. You may not be a lecturer like I am, but everybody is teaching something, right? Mm-hmm. And so that's always good.
Yeah.
Shirley. So, anybody else want to share their planning for the upcoming spring, summer, fall?
Well, I'm like you. My plan is to be more intentional, as I said, about what I'm growing, because my goal is, I do want to start getting more into preserving. So the things that I'm growing that we're not eating at that time, I want to learn to preserve in a variety of ways, dehydrating, canning, freezing, that's easy. But I want to be very intentional about growing stuff that I know I can preserve for my family to eat later on down the road. I'm gonna go ahead and put this out there. I would love, and it just depends. It will depend on how things produce. I would love to start a because y'all know we living in some dark days. I would like to start hosting like maybe once a month. I haven't talked to Jacqueline about this, but I'm gonna invite her to come up if we do it, to have like a pop-up market right at my house where people can just come by and I don't know if we'll be giving stuff away or it be purchasing, pay what you can, so that at least that way we're making something to compensate us for, the seeds and fertilizing and all of that stuff. But that is an idea that I had that I would love to implement this coming season. Jacqueline can come up and bring some of them eggs. Y'all,
yes.
The eggs.
They're pretty.
I don't know if she can pull them up. The eggs are so pretty, y'all. When she sent us this picture of these eggs, I'm like, girl,
I'm going to try.
So good. Yeah, pull up a picture. Good night, Mings. Thank you, Fence. But yeah, that was just something that, dropped in my spirit. And I was like, I would love to be able to grow enough that I can host a once a month at least pop-up market. I've even envisioned, Chaz, I don't know if you're still there, building a stand, a little market stand. Yes, Chaz, that's very true. Everybody learns differently, and they're different. While there are different styles of teaching, there are different styles of learning.
Mm-hmm. Who channel is Drop Homestead on? Because I don't have to go back to y'all channel.
Oh, mine. Mine.
Yours?
Yep.
Okay.
I just subscribed to I'm saying him, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, it's a him.
Okay.
It's a him. Yeah.
It's a him.
All right. When you're ready, you can share it. I've got it pulled up, Miss.
Y'all, look at them eggs. Let me take the. Aren't they gorgeous?
Mm-hmm.
So the eggs. So the brown ones are my Buff Orpingtons. So they'll only give me the brown eggs, and then all the rest are my Americanas, which will give me blues and greens.
Right. And y'all, she did not wash these eggs. This is how her eggs came out.
Yes.
Of her, she has, what is it called?
I have a nesting box that as the chickens lay the eggs, it rolls right from underneath them into this area. And so it's just very clean eggs. Everyone asks me, is like, did you wash them? Because as you know, if you're doing farm fresh eggs, you don't have to refrigerate them. They're when the chickens laid their eggs, they call it a bloom, and it's a covering on the eggs so that you don't have to refrigerate them, and you can leave them up to a month to 2 months on your counter. Well, when I give them away, people are like, "Oh, I got to put them in the fridge." I'm like, "No, they have. I promise you, I have not washed them. These are just because of the nesting box that I purchased. It was an investment."
And speaking of that, I actually have a product review of a nesting box that's coming.
Are you?
Wow! Wait!
And then we gotta get chickens.
How you review a nesting box and you ain't got no chicken?
Because I can tell them what it does.
Okay, she ain't got no chicken. She might not have told us.
Hey, I don't have no chickens right now.
Hey, we are here for
you.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if my
is
neighbor.
this one in the middle a double yolk. I think that's the one Farmer Chaz.
Yes. Yep. That was normally my double yolker. So I have one that gives me double yolks on a continual basis. And she gives me bigger than a jumbo. I call them a super jumbo egg. She gives a good size egg. Yep. So there, my girl. There's my eggs. You can take me off. I don't know how to do all that.
Okay. So Drop said that they can actually, I guess, sit for 3 months if you water glass them.
Yeah,
up to
water
2 years.
glass.
That's funny, Drops. Like I asked Jacqueline last night because I ended up calling her, and I asked her about water glassing the eggs, but she said they eat them up too fast.
Yeah, no, my kids, my starter will scramble 4 eggs at a time, and that's her meal. My son will scramble 2 with some rice. And I had 2 last night on an egg salad, just making an egg sandwich, and I'll do a dozen for egg salad. And I did a dozen this week. I was like, okay, I'll just do a dozen eggs, do an egg salad with a dozen eggs. I went for the little bit that was left in the fridge the next day, and I looked in the sink, and one of them kids had gotten to the last bit of the egg salad. So now we go through some eggs.
Yeah. As for my spring, what I'm going to be doing, I am going to be setting up my irrigation.
Yes. I'm glad to hear that.
I need to do that too, CC. And I want to get rain barrels this year.
Yeah, I got to fix my rain barrel out there. But irrigation, I have the stuff. I need to just go out there and get it done.
So what I've been looking for rain barrels is those 225-gallon containers.
200. Oh, you talking about them big white things?
Yeah.
I don't have space for those.
You have space for one.
She like her yard to be cute.
You can cover them. And you can cover them. So you buy. So what you could do is buy the black cover for it, and get your Cricut out, and put Shelly's Homestead Hideaway and iron it on there, and it'll be a nice background for when you're doing. That's what I'm planning to do with mine. I'm gonna go ahead.
I'm gonna need you to come and help and talk the hired help into that.
$10. And I'm gonna put my 4 Seasons garden on there, and it'll be covered up. It prevents algae, and I can still have somewhere to water my garden immediately off of that container. So that's my plan. I guess that's a fun plan.
Robin the garden said, "Are you talking about IBC totes?"
Yeah, the IBC totes. Yep.
Yes, and then you might want to check in your area. Somebody might have some because we
or Facebook.
You know, Jacqueline gonna find it for free or next to free.
Thank you.
A lot of places popped up here, and a lot of the empty lots or things with IBC totes, and they had gardens and they had hoop houses. Yep. Some of those places are no longer being used for whatever reason, but they still have the stuff just sitting out there. And I almost promise you, if you go on one of these free sites or marketplace or whatever, you probably could find one. Somebody's trying to get rid of one for whatever the reason. So
see, Robin the garden, he says he has 3 of them plumbed together for collecting rainwater. They're great I used them, let's see, 5 years, 6 years ago. I had 2 in my garden, and I would just go out there probably once a week, fill them up with water, because where my garden is, I don't have access to, I have access with a long hose, but I don't like to leave the hose out because I did that one year and my son cut the grass, and you can imagine what happened to the hose. Yeah, it looks on your face exactly. So the IBC totes worked really well. I could fill fill both of them. It'll water my garden, and then I would pull their hose back to my house. I didn't have to buy a new one or have to make.
So if you had a retractable hose,
that is on my list.
So
but I want to be like Cece and get it for as
free.
free.
Right. Well, it's gonna be a minute before I get there, and I had already bought them long before. Yes. I just started to get super serious about my YouTube channel.
Yes.
But we did get a new spigot or faucet installed outside down on the lower level. So I will be installing that second retractable hose. Let me tell you, that was a game changer. Them retractable hoses.
Yes.
Amazing.
Even Lisa said she loves hers. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. So John's home said, yeah, I understand. The kid ran over. Yeah, but it was my kid, not even the hired kid. So at least the hired kid could pay you back for the running over the hose.
All right. All right, y'all. We got 5 minutes.
Okay.
Any closing remarks?
This was fun again tonight.
Go ahead, Jack.
I said I just had a great time again tonight. We covered a lot of ground.
A lot of ground. Yeah. Cynthia, what you gonna say, girl?
My 3-year anniversary is Wednesday. And I am about 40-ish from 5K.
What?
All right.
Yeah, so I will be doing either it'll be Wednesday or sometime Thursday. I have an interview Thursday. I'm getting interviewed.
Woo! Being interviewed.
Yeah, I'm getting interviewed.
She can't tell us the deets yet.
So this week is like jam-packed with me teaching a class, my 3-year anniversary, having an interview. It's just, then I'm going to spend time with my bestie. So it's going to be good.
Congratulations, girl. So
amazing.
And you ain't subscribed. I think everybody over here probably subscribed to CC. But if you ain't, for some reason, y'all go over to CC.
Go to CC's Garden. Help her to get her 40.
I already know Mama subscribed because I went over Mama's YouTube the other day and I just started going to channels and subscribing. So she should be subscribed to everybody.
Thank you, Mama.
Short. So we did that because Mama got some view hours with your name on it. Okay.
All right. That's what's up. Yeah, I am definitely. You guys will hear more about it. Y'all know I got suckered into starting the gardening YouTube channel when I joined the Garden Girls.
Who suckered you? Okay. Were you suckered?
I don't think so.
I got suckered into it because I wasn't trying to do a YouTube channel.
But you're like, look at this. Look what I'm growing. Look at how
But I'm so glad I did. This past year, my year will be in February that I started my YouTube channel. And it has absolutely been amazing. It's been eye-opening. The gardening community, you guys have just been fantastic. I'm so super appreciative of just where my channel has gone in a little short time. And I wasn't even being that serious. But that's changing in 2026. So I got goals and I'm going to need y'all help. So when I drop that seed haul video, hopefully it'll be no later than Tuesday. The seed haul video. I need y'all help, okay? So just stay tuned for it and make sure y'all ready. Y'all ready. We try to make it interesting.
Okay.
But it will be a giveaway.
Okay.
All right. Anybody else? Listen, thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for participating. Amen. Drops, is this your first time? Drops Homestead, is this your first time being here? That's the first time I remember seeing your name.
Yeah, it's the first time I seen him too. Yeah.
I known him from another channel, but yeah, I think first time.
He came and he delivered tonight because he was dropping some stuff that we don't never
He's in Arkansas.
Participation on 10. Who else was new that I saw was Terry. Hermit Fennel was new for me.
A lot of new people tonight.
Yeah, a lot of new people.
A lot of new person on my channel. I think she dropped off the Rufia Flora.
Yep. That was new.
She's been commenting on all my videos, so super appreciative for her, but she had to get off earlier.
Yeah, so if you're new, thank you. If you're watching the replay and you're new, thank you. If you've been here from the beginning, thank you. Okay, we do appreciate your 2 hours every other week. I mean, even
Yes.
before, I don't think we were every other week, but we began to consistently do this every other week, and it's been a blessing to all of us getting to know you. Hey, Dave. So it is nice to have you all here. Lisa Williams, thank you. It's your first
Hey,
time.
thanks for
Yeah,
doing
Lisa,
it.
yes.
Drop said, I'm usually busy trading stocks. Okay.
Oh, okay, Drops.
Listen.
Planting
Ain't
with
nothing
joy,
wrong with being
first time. A lot
well-rounded.
of first timers tonight.
Yes,
Yes.
a lot of first time. So we thank you for
Yes,
being here.
yes.
Hopefully you got the introductions, that you enjoy our conversation. This is a great panel of women. We have Cynthia from CC Texas Garden, Jacqueline from Four Seasons Garden, Shelly from Homestead Hideaway. I'm Rashida Monique of Rashida Monique. My video show up as Sheeta's Boo Garden, right? Or Sheeta's Boo. I ain't figured it out yet. We're gonna get something together. But we're here. We're here to help you to answer your questions and to even be a little entertaining. We like to laugh. If you're I want you to know that we're all putting out content. I am here every Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m. hour with the Daily Shift broadcast. That is a Christian broadcast where we talk about changing our lives a little bit at a time by the word of God to become the people that God has called us to be. Shelly is always putting out her inspirational, beautiful homesteading videos and her journey in her garden. Jacqueline, this is she's telling us about these hydroponics and growing, and she's a new master gardener. She probably was a master gardener before she got her paper, but love her new master gardener anyway. And then we have our up and coming master gardener. We got Cynthia, okay, from CC Texas Garden. She's taking over her neck of the woods, okay, with gardening and information. And so it is great to be here. And we always remember Miss Lisa, okay, a wealth of information, and she's still in our hearts.
And she cranking out them videos like crazy.
And
like,
she is cranking out
She's been
videos.
dropping them.
Right?
Yes, she has.
And so I am so excited about her journey as well, and just love and appreciate this space. So before we leave and before we say good night or see you in 2 weeks, I do want you to know, before we leave this broadcast tonight, that you are blessed. You are highly favored. Okay, we're going to start over. You are blessed. You are highly favored. You're the apple of your Father's eye. He is absolutely and positively concerned about you. He thinks that you are the best thing since sliced bread. Lord have mercy. Now,
keep going. Keep going. That you are the best thing since sliced bread. Go ahead.
You are blessed. You are highly favored. You're the apple of your Father's eye. He is absolutely and positively concerned about you. He thinks that you are the best thing since sliced bread. You can cast your cares on him and know that he cares for you and that he loves you with an everlasting love. And there's nothing and no thing you can do about it. Y'all have a blessed day. And we'll see y'all in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.